Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go, let's go.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Stroud. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Catch made right side by Wilson. It's a gain of 12 there. First down for Houston.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
All right.
On the give, it's Etienne. Past midfield to the 45. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. It is a big-time play for Houston. An even 40 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Stroud. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
All right.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. This run straight ahead for Etienne. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, if this opening drive is any indication of how the rest of this game's going to go, it seems this offense is going to be pretty content keeping the ball on the ground. A lot of success here early. Now it sets up 1st and goal.
They'll run it here with Etienne. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Bulls. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bulls will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
18, Rattler, 8, set. Warrior, 70. 18, Pioneer. Hut, hut.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Jets come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
All right.
A second down throw for Stroud. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Now, for the point after. The kick is good. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now, Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Bulls going to send the punt team out there. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds.
Ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Shut up. 7 Pirate, 7 Pirate. Shut up.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, south. Look to hot. Speed left. Hey.
Here's Stroud. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. The Jets have the advantage. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Stroud to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll give it to Etienne on the option. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's complete to Etienne. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Throwing on second down, Stroud. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Back to throw, Stroud. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll look to run. It's Etienne. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Houston. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bulls draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
From the gun, here's Milton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Okay, break. Buffalo 18. Go.
Working out of the gun is Milton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Hold the ready. Set. Ready. 79 Bronco. Hut, hut.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jets. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, this is Strong. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Taking off. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Stroud going to set up to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
On 2nd down, Stroud. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That's Greg Rousseau in there for the sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that'll set up 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This from an even 50 yards out. And this is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Ready.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing, Milton. That one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Milton. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On 1st down, here's Milton. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Ready, go. Bring it. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Trap 60, go. 19 Lions.
To throw, it's Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Stroud. Finding space at the 40. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. For the most part, he's been very accurate accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A second down throw for Stroud. That one knocked away and incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be third down.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over it.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Here's a designed run. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Stroud. There he goes again. And he will score. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown Bulls. Bates now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bulls back within 7. It's 35-28. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Milton. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. 3rd and a yard. Try and throw with Milton. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Milton. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will go all the beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Look hot, look hot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Stroud. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Here we go.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Here's Stroud. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
Let the hot, let the hot. Oh, hey.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now here's second and goal. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Here now, second down and goal. Throwing is Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Bulls will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. This drive will start on the ground, and not a whole lot there, up to about the 25. Here's second and 9.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Let's go. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Working out of the gun is Milton. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, New York. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, this is Strong. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Stroud. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
That's complete to Etienne. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down for Houston.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, this is Strong. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick six. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. He'll look to throw. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's into the end zone yet again. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Bulls. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Bulls are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
I'll give on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7 sets up 3rd and 3.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On now comes the punt team for the Jets, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
18 left. 19 Tiger. 70 Lion. Warriors 70.
They'll drop to throw. Going for it all. He's got it. Travis Etienne. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bulls will cut the deficit to 7. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big 1st quarter lead, and did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.